Alright, you lot. How do we fancy waking up to the sound of waves crashing on a beach, snorkeling in water so clear you can see your own toes, and sipping on fresh coconut juice? All without having to sell a kidney, of course. Sounds too good to be true. Well, think again. Today we're jet-setting off on a virtual adventure to the top 10 exotic islands you can visit on a budget. That's right, lads. We're proving paradise doesn't need to cost the earth. Whether you're a seasoned backpacker living out of your rucksack, a lone wolf on a solo adventure, or just need a proper break without breaking the bank, these islands have it all: adventure, culture, and scenery so stunning it'll make your jaw drop. So buckle up, grab your sunnies, and get ready for some serious wanderlust, because we're about to dive into the most epic budget-friendly island escapes. Get ready for turquoise waters, white sand beaches, and adventures that won't leave your wallet crying. Let's go! First up, we're heading to the Gili Islands, just off the coast of Bali in Indonesia. Picture this: crystal clear waters, powdery white sand beaches, and not a single car in sight. Sounds like paradise, right? Well, it gets even better. These islands are known for their chilled-out vibes and seriously budget-friendly prices. Forget fancy resorts. You can snag a cozy homestay for as little as £10 a night. That leaves you plenty of dosh for exploring, right? And trust me, you'll want to explore every inch of these islands. We're talking lush green jungles, hidden waterfalls, and underwater wonderlands teeming with turtles. Now let's talk food. Ditch the tourist traps and head straight for the local warungs. These little family-run restaurants are where it's at. We're talking delicious Indonesian curries, fresh seafood, and all for around £1 to £2 a meal. Bargain! To get around, rent a bike for about £3 a day, and you can conquer all three islands: Gili Trawangan, Gili Meno, and Gili Air. Each one has its own unique vibe, but they're all equally stunning. And for a truly unforgettable experience, head to Gili Trawangan's famous beach swings at sunset. Picture this: you, a swing, a cocktail, optional but highly recommended, and the most epic sunset you've ever seen. Instagram goals, right? Next up, we're off to Koh Rong in Cambodia. This island is all about untouched beauty. Think pristine beaches, lush jungles, and waters so clear it's unreal. It's the kind of place where you can truly escape the hustle and bustle and reconnect with nature. And the best part, it won't break the bank. Dorm beds start at around £5 a night, or if you fancy splashing out a bit, you can snag a private bungalow for around £15. That's less than a takeaway back home. Plus, food and drinks are super cheap, meaning you can indulge in fresh fruit shakes and delicious Cambodian curries without feeling guilty. Now for the real reason you came here: bioluminescent plankton. Yeah, you heard that right. At night, the water at Long Beach comes alive with these tiny glowing creatures, creating a magical starry sky effect in the water. It's like something out of a movie. You can hop on a boat tour for around £10, and trust me, it's worth every penny. Tip: try to round up some fellow travelers to share the cost with. It's all about that budget-friendly travel, right? Just imagine swimming in a sea of sparkling stars, an experience you won't forget in a hurry. And the best part? It's totally free. All right, adventurers. Next up on our list of budget-friendly paradises is the legendary Zanzibar, just off the coast of Tanzania. Picture this: white sand beaches, turquoise waters, and the intoxicating aroma of spices filling the air. That's Zanzibar for you. This place is a melting pot of cultures: African, Indian, Arabic, and it's got a vibe like nowhere else. Now let's talk budget. Accommodation in Stone Town, the historical heart of Zanzibar, won't break the bank. Think charming guest houses tucked away in winding alleys, with prices starting as low as £15 a night. That leaves you plenty of dosh for exploring. Getting around is cheap and cheerful too. Jump on a local dala, these colourful minibuses that are basically a rite of passage, and you'll be rubbing shoulders with friendly locals for just a few pennies. And the food, oh the food, get ready for a flavour explosion. Street food is king here, with delicious Zanzibar pizza, grilled seafood skewers, and fresh fruit galore, all for a couple of quid. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. But it's not just about the city vibes. Zanzibar is famous for its pristine beaches, and you don't need to splash out on fancy resorts to enjoy them. Grab your snorkel gear or hire some for cheap, and head to Nemba Atoll, a protected marine reserve teeming with colourful fish. It's a snorkeler's paradise, and way easier on the wallet than diving. You might even spot some dolphins. So, there you have it, Zanzibar, an exotic escape that won't drain your bank account. Right, let's talk beaches. Zanzibar is basically one giant postcard-worthy beach, and some of the best ones won't cost you a penny to enjoy. Kendwa Beach, up north, is famous for its powdery white sand and crystal clear waters. It's the perfect spot to soak up the sun, swim with turtles, or just chill in a hammock with a fresh coconut. If you fancy a bit of adventure, head south to Pahe. It's a kite surfer's haven, and even if you're not a pro, you can grab a beginner's lesson for a fraction of the price you'd pay elsewhere. And don't forget about Nungwi Beach, known for its stunning sunsets and lively nightlife. You can find beach bars with live music, fire dancers, and drinks that won't break the bank. But Zanzibar is more than just beaches, you know. For a dose of history and culture, spend a day wandering through Stone Town's labyrinthine streets. You'll discover ancient mosques, bustling bazaars overflowing with spices and textiles, and stunning examples of Swahili architecture. Don't forget to haggle like a pro. It's all part of the experience. And if you're after a truly unique experience, take a day trip to Prison Island, home to giant Aldabra tortoises. You can get up close and personal with these gentle giants, learn about their history, and even feed them. It's an unforgettable experience that won't cost you a fortune. So pack your bags, grab your snorkel, and get ready for an epic adventure in Zanzibar. Hola, amigos. Get ready for some serious island vibes as we jet off to Isla Holbox, a hidden gem nestled just off Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula. Imagine this: powder soft sand, swaying palm trees, and turquoise waters teeming with marine life. Sounds pretty dreamy, right? But here's the best part. Isla Holbox is still relatively undiscovered, which means it's a haven for budget travelers like us. Forget about cars and paved roads. This island is all about embracing the slow life. Think strolling barefoot along the beach, cycling through colorful streets, and swimming in bioluminescent waters. Accommodation here is super affordable too. You can find cozy hostels starting at £12 a night, or if you're feeling fancy, beachfront cabanas for around 25. Bargain. And just wait till you see the food, guys. Street food is life here, and you can grab delicious tacos, quesadillas, and fresh seafood for about £1 a pop. My mouth's watering just thinking about it. But what really sets Isla Holbox apart is its incredible wildlife. Think flocks of flamingos wading in the shallows, giant whale sharks cruising through the ocean, and playful dolphins putting on a show. And the best part? You can experience all of this without spending a fortune. Local fishermen offer boat tours to swim with the whale sharks during the season for a fraction of the price you'd pay elsewhere. It's an experience you'll never forget. Right, let's talk activities. One of the best things to do in Isla Holbox is absolutely free watching the sunset. Every evening, the sky explodes into a kaleidoscope of colors, and people gather on the beach to watch the spectacle. It's pure magic. For a truly unforgettable experience, hire a kayak at sunset and paddle out to a nearby sandbar. You can often spot bioluminescent plankton lighting up the water, creating an otherworldly glow. It's like something out of Avatar. And if you're feeling adventurous, rent a bike and explore the island's hidden corners. You'll discover secluded beaches, cenotes, natural sinkholes perfect for swimming, and charming villages where time seems to stand still. And don't even get me started on the hammocks. Isla Holbox is basically the hammock capital of the world, and you'll find them strung up everywhere. Grab a good book, order a fresh coconut, and swing the day away. It's the ultimate in relaxation. And for those who like to stay active, Isla Holbox has plenty to offer too. You can try your hand at kite surfing, paddleboarding, or even yoga on the beach. And if you're feeling brave, there's always the chance to swim with the whale sharks. Just remember to book your tour with a responsible operator. Trust me, Isla Holbox is the perfect blend of adventure, relaxation, and affordability. Mabuhay adventurers, get ready to ride some waves as we head to Siargao, the surfing capital of the Philippines. This teardrop-shaped island is a haven for surfers of all levels, from seasoned pros to total beginners like me. But Siargao is so much more than just surfing. Think lush jungles, pristine lagoons, and a laid-back vibe that'll make you want to stay forever. The best part, Siargao is still relatively undiscovered, which means you can experience its magic without breaking the bank. Accommodation here is super affordable, with hostels and guest houses starting at around £12 a night. And you can find delicious local food for less than £2 a meal. Talk about a win-win. Now let's talk surfing. Siargao is home to Cloud9, a world-renowned surf break that attracts pro surfers from all over the globe. But don't worry if you're a beginner, there are plenty of other breaks perfect for learning. You can grab a surf lesson for as little as £5, and trust me, the instructors here are super patient and encouraging. Even if you're not a surfer, Cloud9 is worth a visit. Grab a fresh coconut from a nearby stall and watch in awe as the pros carve up the waves. It's an impressive sight. Right, once you've had your fill of surfing, it's time to explore the rest of this incredible island, rent a motorbike for the day, and go on an adventure. One of my favorite things to do in Siargao is island hopping. Just off the coast, you'll find a string of stunning islands, each with its own unique charm. There's Guam Island, a tiny island with a white sand beach perfect for swimming and sunbathing. Then there's Daku Island, known for its laid-back vibe and delicious seafood BBQs. And for the ultimate Instagram shot, head to Naked Island, a sandbar that literally disappears at high tide. But Siargao's beauty isn't just limited to its coastline. Head inland and you'll discover a lush jungle paradise just waiting to be explored. One of the must-do activities is a visit to Sugba Lagoon. This hidden gem is a freshwater lagoon surrounded by towering limestone cliffs, and it's the perfect place to go for a swim, rent a kayak, or try your hand at paddleboarding. You can even jump off the cliffs if you're feeling brave. And if you're up for a challenge, hike to the top of Mount Tagapo for panoramic views of the island. It's a bit of a trek, but the views are totally worth it. So there you have it, Siargao, a surfer's paradise with a whole lot more to offer. Get ready for an unforgettable adventure. Alright adventurers, let's hop over to South America, shall we? Ilha Grande in Brazil is calling, and trust me, you won't want to miss this one. Picture this, lush rainforests, hidden waterfalls and beaches so secluded, you'll feel like you've stumbled onto your own private paradise. This island is all about disconnecting and embracing nature. You won't find any cars here, just jungle trails and boat taxis. It's like stepping back in time, but with even better views. Speaking of views, make sure you pack your hiking boots. Trekking to Lopez Mendez Beach is an absolute must-do. It's consistently ranked as one of the most beautiful beaches in the world, and for good reason. The hike itself is an adventure, winding through dense rainforest and offering up glimpses of breathtaking scenery. But when you finally reach that white sand and turquoise water, mind blown. Now, when it comes to accommodation, Ilha Grande has you covered. You'll find charming pousadas, basically like little guest houses, dotted all over the island. Think rustic vibes, hammocks swaying in the breeze, and the friendliest hosts you'll ever meet. And the best part? They won't break the bank, starting from around £20 a night. Food-wise, here's a little tip from your boy. Pack a picnic lunch for your hikes. Restaurants on the island can be a bit on the pricey side, especially near the popular spots. Grab some fresh bread, cheese and fruit from the local markets. It'll save you a few quid and keep you fueled for adventure. In the evenings, head down to the harbour as the sun sets. The whole place comes alive with a buzzing atmosphere. You can grab some delicious street food. Think grilled seafood and cheesy pastels, all for just a couple of pounds. Trust me, you'll be stuffing your face and soaking up those chilled Brazilian vibes in no time. Next stop, Thailand. But hold on, we're not talking about the usual bustling tourist hotspots. We're going off the beaten path to Koh Lanta. Think laid-back vibes, pristine beaches stretching as far as the eye can see, and a reggae soundtrack to set the mood. If you're looking for a place to unwind, recharge, and maybe even learn to fire dance on the beach, you know I'm tempted. Koh Lanta is your jam. Imagine this. You spend your days lounging on powdery white sand, taking a dip in crystal clear water, and sipping on fresh coconut water straight from the source. In the evenings, the beaches come alive with fire shows, live music, and the most epic sunsets you've ever seen. Picture yourself chilling at a beach bar, toes in the sand, cold drink in hand, as the sky explodes with color. Absolute bliss. Now let's talk accommodation. Forget fancy resorts. Koh Lanta is all about those charming bungalows nestled right on the beach. You can snag yourself a cozy little haven for as little as £15 a night. Just imagine waking up to the sound of waves crashing and stepping straight out onto the sand. Dreamy, right? And for all you adrenaline junkies out there, Koh Lanta is a diver's paradise. The underwater world here is teeming with colorful coral reefs, tropical fish, and even the occasional reef shark. Don't worry, they're more scared of you than you are of them. The best part? Diving here is way cheaper than some of the other islands in Thailand, with prices starting at around £40 for a dive. If diving isn't your thing, no worries. You can rent a kayak and explore hidden coves, take a longtail boat to nearby islands, or simply soak up the sun and work on your tan. Koh Lanta is all about taking it easy and embracing the island life. Right gang, buckle up because we're heading to a destination that usually screams luxury and 5-star resorts Mauritius. But hold on, before you skip ahead thinking it's out of your budget, listen up. We're about to unlock the secrets to experiencing this paradise island without breaking the bank. The key here is timing. While peak season can get pricey, visit during the shoulder months, like April to June, and you'll find some seriously sweet deals. Think half-price flights, discounted accommodation, and fewer crowds. Sounds good, right? Now I know what you're thinking. Tom, but Mauritius is all about those swanky resorts, And while those do exist, you don't need to splash out to experience the best of this island. Mauritius is home to some of the most stunning public beaches in the world. We're talking powder soft sand, crystal clear water, and none of those pesky resort fees. But Mauritius isn't just about beaches. This island is packed with natural wonders just waiting to be explored. Think dramatic volcanic landscapes, lush sugarcane fields, and even a geological wonder known as the seven-colored Earths. Yeah, you heard me right, 7 colors. This natural phenomenon is a photographer's dream, with sand dunes in shades of red, brown, violet, green, blue, purple, and yellow. It's like stepping onto another planet. And the best part? It's free to visit. So, ditch the expensive resorts and embrace the local side of Mauritius. Hop on a bus, grab some street food from the local vendors, and explore the hidden gems of this incredible island. Trust me, you'll have an unforgettable experience without putting a dent in your wallet. All right, lads and lasses, picture this. Turquoise waters, white sand beaches, and swaying palm trees. Nope, it's not a dream. It's Little Corn Island in Nicaragua. This little slice of paradise is what budget travel dreams are made of. Forget about cars. Here it's all about island time. We're talking strolling barefoot on the beach, swinging in a hammock with a good book, and soaking up those chilled Caribbean vibes. The best part? You can experience all this without breaking the bank. Ditch the fancy resorts, my friends, because Little Corn is all about those charming beach huts. Imagine waking up to the sound of waves crashing just steps away from your front door, all for around £12 a night. And don't even get me started on the food. Imagine fresh lobster dinners on the beach, all for about £8. I'm talking mouth-watering seafood, juicy fruits, and local delicacies that won't leave your wallet feeling hungry. Little Corn Island is proof that you can have an unforgettable island escape without spending a fortune. Now, if you're an adrenaline junkie like me, you'll be stoked to hear that Little Corn is a diver's paradise. We're talking vibrant coral reefs teeming with marine life just waiting to be explored. And the best part, you can dive with reef sharks here. I know, right? How epic does that sound? Don't worry, it's totally safe and an experience you won't soon forget. For around £20, you can get up close and personal with these majestic creatures. Trust me, it's a proper bucket list experience. But even if diving isn't your thing, there's still plenty to keep you entertained. Hire a kayak and explore the island's hidden coves, go snorkeling in the crystal clear waters, or simply soak up the sun on those picture-perfect beaches. Little Corn Island is all about embracing the slow pace of life and enjoying the simple pleasures. All right, team, let's talk Seychelles. Now, I know what you're thinking. Seychelles? That's got to be expensive. And while it's true that this island nation is known for its luxurious resorts and honeymoon vibes, don't write it off just yet. Praslin and La Digue, 2 of the most stunning islands in the Seychelles, can actually be surprisingly affordable if you know where to look. Forget those £300 a night resorts and think cozy guest houses tucked away in lush greenery, all for around £30 a night. And trust me, the beaches here are just as incredible. We're talking iconic spots like Anse Source d'Argent on La Digue, with its giant granite boulders and powdery white sand. Seriously, it's like something straight out of a postcard. The key to doing the Seychelles on a budget is all about smart choices. Instead of splashing out on private boats, hop on the local ferries. They're a fraction of the price and offer stunning views of the islands. Now, if you really want to experience the Seychelles like a local, ditch the taxis and rent a bike. For about £10 a day, you can explore La Digue at your own pace, discovering hidden beaches, charming villages, and breathtaking viewpoints. And speaking of breathtaking, you can't miss the giant tortoises on Praslin. These gentle giants are a real highlight of the islands and a must-see for any animal lover. But the real magic of the Seychelles lies in its laid-back atmosphere. Days are best spent swimming in the crystal clear waters, lounging on the pristine beaches, and simply soaking up the island vibes. So, ditch the expensive resorts and embrace the local way of life. Trust me, your wallet and your soul will thank you for it. And there you have it. 10 breathtaking islands where your travel budget goes further than you ever imagined. Whether you're chasing waterfalls in Brazil, surfing in the Philippines, or snorkeling with sharks in Nicaragua, adventure doesn't have to cost a fortune. We've explored hidden gems in Indonesia, uncovered the magic of bioluminescent plankton in Cambodia, and even discovered how to do the Seychelles without selling a kidney. So which island is calling your name? Drop a comment below and let me know where you're headed for your next budget-friendly adventure. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more travel tips and inspiration. Until next time, keep exploring.